Hello. Welcome. Is Monday, guys. We're back here. It's Monday. Well, this is Power Wash. I'm here washing with power. And it's a simulator. Alright, welcome. Thank you, Namai, for the 17 months. That was sent before the stream started. Welcome, Stream Elements. Welcome, Ronmu, Stanley, Duck, Tag Barrel, Deafin, Slime Boulder, Potato. Everyone's here. Okay, so we're doing this again. You know, last week we played this, and it was nice. It was chill. We had some fun times, and now we're back. We're gonna resume the campaign. The career mode. Career, isn't that the country with Korean? Okay, continue. We're gonna continue. Clean the playground. Let's do that one. Muckingham. They named this place Muckingham. Does that explain why it's so gross? Some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's the deal with this? Anyway, we can purchase new things, guys. Check it out. Check it out, guys. We can buy the better power wash. We can buy... Oh wait, we bought this last time. Okay, we bought this last time. Now we have it. And now you can buy stuff that's intended for it. You can buy the turbo nozzle. You can buy sorry, which thing did I just buy? Welcome, Sayani. The Urban X U2. The Urban X U2. Turbo nozzle, is that good? Are these good, guys? A spinning 0-degree nozzle. Do I want a 0-degree nozzle? A short extension. Improves range. Turbo nozzle. You know what? We'll just do this for now. We got skin conditions out here. Wait, how do I switch my weapon? Sorry, it's not a weapon. Guys, it's not a weapon. I know I said weapon. It's not a weapon. 15-degree nozzle. Yeah, look at this. I feel it. Does it feel like it's lagging my computer? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's a weapon. It is a weapon. It's a gun. It's literally a gun. Splatoon might call it weapons, but this is a gun. Anyway, welcome everyone. We had interviews today. I had 2 interviews today. I had an interview in the morning at like 11 a.m. And I had, what is this? Had an interview at 3:45 p.m. And I thought they went okay. The first interview in the morning was, it was sort of like, you know, you talk about a project you worked on in the past in excruciating detail. And I did that. And I talked about many things. I thought it was good. I thought that one was good. I didn't, like, it felt like they were focusing on, like, leadership. They were like, tell me about a time when you, like, led a project. And, like, all the projects that I've led, like, I didn't really manage people, you know? I was just in charge of code. I never really had a situation where I'd be like, oh, you do this, you gotta do this. This person not meeting expectations and fire. I don't know. I never did that. But the second interview was like one of those behavioral ones. It was kind of like, tell me about a time when XYZ. Tell me about a time when you did this. Tell me about a time when this happened. And like, I thought I gave good answers to a lot of them, but there were some that I actually, like, I had no good answer to. You know, there's a question that's like, tell me about a time when you did not meet a deadline. And I'm like, I was thinking like, have I ever like been on a team where we did not meet a deadline? And, like, I feel like if it did happen, it wasn't anything major. So like, I actually could not think of it. I couldn't even make something up. I was just like, oh, I don't know. Is that bad? Is it bad if you've never missed a deadline? Because I feel like if you say that, oh, I don't think it's ever happened, they're probably like, no, come on. Really? You've been working this long and you never missed a deadline? But I don't know. I don't know if it was good. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's perfectly fine. Also, I totally forgot you can do this thing. What was the button for it? C? Oh, it was C. I'll do this. Yeah, but you know, it felt like they were focusing a lot on leadership. You know, like, I didn't know it was this kind of position. Oh yeah, this is like a very senior position. You're going to be in charge of all this stuff. And I'm like, I thought that was the staff engineer role. This is just the senior role. Not messing up the project. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, sorry, I've never missed a deadline, but like, maybe if I work here, maybe I can miss some deadlines so I can have a good thing to talk about for this interview. I don't know. I feel like, you know, if there's anything that was not good about that interview, it was that. It was me not having a good answer to that question. It must not have known anything about programming. It's like, I'm sure we've missed like some deadlines, but like, it was never to the point where it mattered. It was like, it was so minor that it was just like, yeah, whatever, we can do it. We can do it next week, whatever. I don't know. So that was my one problem. The rest of it I thought was fine. I thought it was pretty good. I thought the interview was pretty good. It was shorter than expected though. So maybe that's not always good. Senior position. You'd be like, oh, back in my day. Back in my day, we did this. Back in my day, we had to walk both ways. Like, they asked a lot of questions about, like, you know, have you ever, like, managed someone who was not meeting expectations? And, like, then what did you do? And I was like, oh, shoot, I don't know. In my head, I was like, I don't know. Never really managed people that have not met expectations, but, like, I have seen people on the team that have not met expectations. So I just talked about them. I didn't say that I managed them though. I just said there was this one person on the team that was like this, and then we did this. Like, is that making stuff up? Like, I didn't manage him, but like, it was real. And I did have to talk to him. Like, is that valid? Is that a good enough answer for them? I don't know. I hope it's good. They smiled though. Welcome, Hamflo. Yo, Hamflo, didn't you have an interview today? I'm gonna talk about it on your stream. No, I didn't lie. I wouldn't lie. Imagine lying on an interview. I simply gave information. Did not exact. It's tomorrow? Okay, I have one tomorrow too. But yeah, I told you know, one of the things they ask is like, tell me about a time when you got feedback from your manager or whatever. How did you address this feedback? I was like, you know, one of my managers was like, you're telling me it'd be good if I could do more public speaking. And I was like, you know, I feel like I've gotten better at public speaking. I mentioned streaming. I didn't mention that I streamed on Twitch. I was just like, I phrased it as if I streamed to a small group of friends. They were like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, to improve at talking, you know, like I watch a lot of people that stream video games, and I was like, you know, maybe I could improve. And so I streamed to a small group of people. And I feel like it helped. And they smiled. They were like, oh, that's a legit answer. Because, like, you know, people don't make up answers like that. You know that's a real answer. If someone tells you that to improve at talking, they started streaming video games, like, no one's going to make that up. So they smiled. They're like, that's a great answer. It was actually the goated answer. And it's true. I didn't make it up. It is a real thing that happened. The part that I made up was that I was streaming to a small group of friends. In fact, I'm streaming to a bunch of strangers who don't know me. They sort of know me. Yeah, no one would admit to that. I told them, go check out the VTubers. I didn't say that. To improve at talking, I became a VTuber. And they're like, what's a VTuber? I said, well, here's, you know, I have to go into history. There's a person called Kizuna Ai, and, you know, back in the day, you know, I spent all the interview talking about VTubers. It's not true, I made that up. But, you know, I thought that was good. That was a good answer. On friends. Parasocial, in my parasocial friends. Parasocial, I never even been to Paris. It's crazy. It's wild. I'm trying to think of what else they asked. I actually wrote down stuff after the fact. So here's the questions they asked. They asked you... Hold on, let me check. What did they ask me? Let me take a look. I'm gonna reveal all the interview questions to you guys. The leaked answers. Okay, let's see. They asked... Tell me about a time you led a project that was new / unfamiliar to you. Also, welcome Kuzip, welcome Nutritious. Like, oh, the first project I worked on was this one, and I was new, I didn't know how this worked. I talked to many people. The other people were also new to this. And I thought, you know, maybe it was a good response. Let's see, what else did they ask? Have you ever worked on a project that failed? You guys ever worked on a project that failed? So yeah, there's one time we worked on this thing, and it was like, you know, it was pretty good, but like product didn't think it was good enough. And although that project failed, in doing that project, we learned many things that applied to the future project that we worked on. Such as this and this. I would give you more details, but you know, maybe it's too much. I mean, you guys, I gave them more details. But you guys, you don't get all the details. You get some of the details. And I thought that was good, you know, despite the project failing, we had things we learned, things that applied to other projects, and it enhanced our understanding, and we were able to deliver much faster on the other projects. That's good. What else did they ask? They asked, oops, all tabbed in the wrong window. They asked, tell me about a time when you had to make a decision without having sufficient information about everything. And I said, it's like, well, usually if we don't have enough information, you know, in sprint planning, we have what we call a spike. And spike, we allot a certain amount of time to learn about the subject matter to make sure that we're making informed decisions. So a lot of times when working on this project, we had many vague requirements we didn't know. Well, that's good, but also, like, what about a time when you had to, like, you could not have time to determine? And I was like, oh yeah, you know, like production issues, you know, sometimes you're on call and like things happen, and there's this one time when like you had to make a decision to like deploy this code. It wasn't really tested, but you know, if we didn't deploy it, then like, you know, whatever. It's pretty easy to roll back, you know, given my knowledge of the code base. I did this. Ended up not being the correct solution, but it was very easy to roll back. So I said that. That's what I said. Like, if you had spent more time on this solution, maybe you would have wasted time, you know? Because it wasn't even the valid solution. That was my answer to that one. What else did they ask? I'm just tabbing. Uh, missed the deadline. You know, that's all the questions. Interview was supposed to be like 45 minutes. It lasted maybe like 35, you know? Anyway, I hope it went well. Hopefully it's fine. Those are good answers. There isn't really a right or wrong answer. I showed that I've experienced and dealt with different situations. Exactly, that's what I think, right? If you give an answer where like everything is perfect, they're like, oh, this guy just making up stuff. No, you can tell because there were imperfections. You can tell because not every scenario was addressed in an ideal situation. Now, tell me about a time when someone you managed did not meet expectations, or like, you know, they had conflicts. It was like there was this one guy, he was like, he hated working on stuff that was not code. You know, sometimes he had to like write config files and stuff like that, and he would always complain. And I was like, well, you know, me and some other people, we would volunteer to do that work instead of him, and, you know, at some point he just left the company, so I don't know if that was the best, I don't know if that was the best answer. He was obviously unhappy. I don't know how to answer that. Job searches. Heck, good luck with job search. Thank you. Did I greet you? Yes, I did. I sure did. But anyway, that was the interview I was most nervous about. Like the ones that are like, you know, system design and like write some code live. Like I'm for some reason not nervous about those. It's like system design is easy. Ask me about like interpersonal conflicts, I'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have those. They've never asked me about like a time that I had a conflict with someone personally. Like for me, I'm like very agreeable, you know? You probably, like, from these streams, you can probably infer that I'm like pretty chill person, right? I'm like, I don't usually have conflicts with people. But maybe is that a bad thing? Oh, this guy doesn't have conflicts? It's bad. I can't believe this guy doesn't have conflicts. No, but I feel like if they did ask me, I'd be like, you know, there's a time when I disagreed with someone on this thing. I don't know. So how do I uncrouch? Control. I'm pressing control. I'm not uncrouching. Okay, you can press space to jump. Do you guys ever have interpersonal conflicts? How would you answer that? Like if they're like, oh yeah, tell me about a time when you had a disagreement. Like, what would you even say? Like, what if you don't tend to disagree with people? You'd be like, well, I'm like a pretty agreeable person. I don't tend to have strong disagreements with people. I feel like I would have said something like, well, it depends on the type of disagreement, you know? Some situations where, like, I'm not knowledgeable about something, so, like, if it's not that important, maybe I'll yield to the person with more knowledge. I'd sooner curl up and die. Yeah, I would simply not disagree with someone. I would simply tell them that they're wrong. And then they would have to deal with it. Yeah, but what if they ask you, Hamplo, what if they ask you that on tomorrow's interview? What are you gonna say? You're gonna be like, oh, I don't know. One time someone in my chat said something and it was mean, and I banned them. That's what you say. That's what you say. You say that. You'd sooner curl up and die. I would simply like not disagree. I would simply just be correct all the time and have people be aware that I'm always correct and that I never make mistakes. Yeah, tell me about a time you made a mistake. I never make mistakes. Literally never make mistakes. Sometimes I want to ask the interviewer, like, how would they handle it? How would they handle the situation? Also, welcome, okay, guy. Right? Because, like, I could be like, okay, tell me about the time you had a disagreement, huh? How do you deal with it? How do people... What if you did that? You know, at the end of the interview, they always have questions. You're like, do you have questions for us? What if you ask them, like, all the questions they asked you? You'd be like, yeah, tell me about a time when you had an issue, huh? Tell me about a time when you missed a deadline. Tell me about a time when, ask them why they're applying for this job. Yeah, so what are you looking for in your job? Huh? Yeah. Thought so. I thought so. Disagree. Yeah, what about that agree? Disagree. Like simply never disagree. Missed a T-spin. Tell me about a time when you missed a T-spin. There was one time I was streaming and I was playing Picross and there was like this one, like I didn't even see it. I put the piece down there and like I marked the square. I made assumption strats and it wasn't even valid. And they would be like, yo, I know Picross. I played that. I'm so true. I understand Picross. I understand everything there is to know about Picross. Also, I'm gonna lower the volume. It feels a bit loud. Options, lower the volume of water volume a little bit. That's a bit too low. Options, audio, water volume. What about there? I don't like when like in game menus, especially for audio, they don't play a sound, right? I feel like if you're adjusting this, they should let you play the sound. Because if you're doing this, you're just guessing. Right? You'd just be like, oh, I don't know. Love the idea of just asking the weirdest stuff. Just, do you have any questions for us? What's your favorite band? What's your thoughts about ska? You like vocal? You watch VTubers? Ask them, you have any questions for us? Yo, you guys see that the new Holo EN debuts? I'd be like, what? Yeah, you know, like VTubers. I don't know what that is. You'd be like, come on. Come on. Who's your bullshit? What are your thoughts about the Canadian wildfires? You think those are gonna stop at some point? They'd be like, this doesn't relate to the job. And you're like, you didn't say it had to be related to the job. I don't know. I don't even know. He already said that. Defin's already said that. No, he's repeating things. What would you ask them? You could be like, you know... The things that I asked them were like... In the initial, the first few interviews, I had like technical questions. And like those have been answered. Also, welcome Marshall. But later on, I'm just like, well, I've already, like... A lot of the questions I had have already been answered in previous interviews. But then I asked them like, yeah, what do you like about working here? What's your favorite part about working here? And they'll say things. Sometimes they'll even say things like, they'll unprompted. They'll even say like things they don't like about working here. Which is kind of cool, right? I'll just be like, you know, oh, this is cool, but like, I don't know, this thing's slightly bad. And then I'm like, oh, you said this thing, you wish they did this thing. Can you expand on it? And then they just tell me a bunch of things they don't like. Like, oh, interesting. The things aren't bad enough to have me not want to work here, so it's fine. They're like, you know, there's some systems that we wish existed here, but like, you know, I was like, whatever. And I'd be like, yeah, oh, I know, I understand that. At previous jobs, I've had this. I don't know, I think it went well. How's your family doing? So what's your annual income? What's your mother's maiden name? what's the credit card? What are the three numbers on the back? What is your security question? What street did you grow up on? Sorry, what's happening here? What's going on the right side of the screen? People are saying things. Harper Shaw, you hear the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing. You won't have spring until he's put the hat on. What? Also, welcome, Yurga. What's he mean by that? What are they gonna do about the cat? How are they gonna do the festival without the cat? Are there living creatures in this game? Like, why is it that no one else is around? Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't that kind of sus? Everyone is just gone? You expect me to believe, like, literally no one else is in this park? Like, I understand this part, right? This part's closed off because it's dirty. So we're cleaning it, but, like, what about over there? There's no one there. There's literally no one. What's the deal? What are you doing out here? Is this place real? You put the lotion in the basket. Modeling other characters. They didn't even model this character, right? I have no shadow. Hey, am I even real? Is this even real? Would you like it if you had to fight dirt monsters? No, but there should be like people watching, right? There should be people that are like, yo, look at this guy. He's doing his job. He's power washing. How do I wash like this? How am I supposed to like wash behind this? Like I can't move this thing? How do I do? How are you supposed to clean this? This makes no sense. Power washing grime leaves an icky mist. Probably for the best. Yeah, but they're so far away. They're nowhere to be seen. Anyone know the meta? How do you clean this? Like, you can't jump over here. You literally, there's an invisible wall. If this was real life, I would simply turn the thing around or like move it, you know? But you can't. Oh, maybe you can do this. I don't get it. Can't clean the inside. I sure did. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. So you don't have to clean the back this one. I see, I understand. I see how it is. It makes perfect sense. But anyway, besides job interviews, I've been continuing my work on the Fediverse code changes. This game is generous. If you can't reach something, they won't make it to... Oh, I see. That's good, though. I've considered things. So I have been updating my personal fork of Firefish, which is the fork of Miskey, which is the metaverse instance. And I removed a bunch of stuff that I did not like. Any Miskey users out here, you guys know how, like, on the website, every time you right-click anything, it brings up its own, it overrides the right-click menu. I hate that. In my fork, I disabled that. I removed almost all of the right-click overrides. I have a bunch of other stuff that I handled. I think improves the quality of life. Because, you know, a lot of times when developing, I right-click inspect element, but then if right-click is disabled, it's like it's overridden, and like you can't inspect elements so easily. It's much harder to inspect elements. You can still do it, but it's harder. So I updated it. It's good. Also welcome Chicken Coop Enjoyer. The power. I hardly even find it simple. And then I was talking about how the Firefish developer doesn't want you to upload their code to GitHub. And so I had like this code on GitLab. But I mentioned I still wanted to use GitHub Actions. I still wanted to host the Docker images on GitHub. And so I got it working. I have a GitHub action, and what it will do, it'll check out the code from GitLab. It'll build it. It'll build it for ARM as well as x86 64. And what I found out is that GitHub does not have ARM 64 runners. So you have to emulate it. And with emulation, it's really slow. The build that took like 20 minutes on x86, it took 3 hours. Can you believe this, guys? It took 3 hours on ARM. And it was pretty bad, guys. It's pretty bad. But it's cached. Okay, I figured out. I'm gonna have it cache the build artifacts. This is like so specific. This discussion is so specific. It's alienating 90% of my viewers. But basically, you can use the GitHub Actions cache, the cache, and it'll reuse previously built steps. As long as you're not modifying too much stuff, it's good. So rather than taking 3 hours, it takes like 12 minutes after you build it the first time. So that is pretty cool. But I see that the way that they did it, every time you update the version, it invalidates the cache, which is not cool. I don't want it to take 3 hours every time. Anyway, I got it to work. At some point, I will decide on a domain name. I'll start my own instance. You know what the funny part is? I find it more fun to just like to edit this code base than to actually use the service. Right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna update this code. I'm gonna have my own Fediverse instance, and I can actually post stuff on it. But like, you know, it's like it's fun. It's fun to just update the code and see like, oh, this thing works now. This thing that I didn't like about the system is now in a way that I understand and that I like. It's so cash. It was so cash. Johnny Cash. It's one of the hardest problems in computer science. It's cash. Cash. That's why we work for money. That's why we work for cash. So, you know, at some point it'll happen. At some point I will deploy it. I will tear down all of the infrastructure first to make sure it's reproducible. You know, that's the point of this. That's the point of me setting this stuff up. Is that I want to make it so that I can type one thing and it'll deploy everything and it'll just work. It is going to be a reality soon. Probably, unless I did something wrong. Gives me something to do. You know, like, you know, with job searching, a lot of times I'm just sitting here, you know, applying to jobs. I haven't really been checking the job boards that much recently. Mainly because, like, I feel like this company that I'm applying to is like, you know, I feel like it's probably going pretty well, right? I feel like it's realistic. I could get a job offer. I don't know. Maybe. Considering how much effort they put into these, like they have you do like 7 interviews. There's 7 interviews total. Right? That's like so much time out of people's days. It's not just the candidate that has time taken off, you know, because like all the people, instead of doing work, they're interviewing. And for what, right? And for what? I think it's good. I think it's good. Hopefully it's good. It's probably good. What kind of dinosaur? Is this a Stegosaurus? You guys ever seen a stegosaurus? Stegosaur. Stegosaurus. What about stegosaur them? Am I right? Am I right, guys? Okay, this one, I gotta paint this. I don't know why I'm saying paint. This is the opposite of paint. This is painting in reverse. You're like removing material. Never seen a stegosaurus. What about this then, huh? What is this? If they're extinct, then what is this? Explain that, huh? Explain this. Stegosaur. Okay, why was the dinosaur... okay, why did the dinosaur have to go to the doctor? Because his sore. His dinosaur... I don't know. I don't know, you guys come up with a joke, okay? It makes sense. Cause the stegosaur. cause its steg was so the stegosaur. The dinosaur. Dosaurus? That's not a good joke. Stegosaurus. How did they get this stuff on the bottom? How did they do this? A stegoslide? Man. I remember seeing a video on YouTube of someone like actually power washing a playground. That playground was pretty gross. It was not as gross as this one, but it leads you to think like, how did they get to this situation, right? How is it this gross? Kids will always find a way to make things messy. And it's true. What about mess A through D? Mess A. What is mess A? Cross this. Gotta wash these with power. With great power comes great responsibility. I feel like I've gotten more recruiter emails recently though. Like in the past week, I've gotten several. I don't know how far this is in the story. There is a story. Yeah, I heard there was lore. I heard there's lore. Unfortunately, I don't really read the text. So I'm sure I'll miss out on it. It happens over time. It's not noticeable. If it was me, I would simply notice. Maybe the same event that made this world empty left a big mess? Maybe. Maybe we're the only human alive. Visceral cleanup. They do have details. It's in the name. It's in the name of the game. Speaking of games, I did not find a game on sale for the puzzle game sale that I really wanted. So I did not end up buying anything. Story to this is silly and not serious. Skipping it is expected. It's the flavor text, right? It's the text messages you get. It's about that journey, you know? Hidden, environmental storytelling. Just like in real life, it is a stegoslide. Who said stegoslide? You, Marshall? You were right. It is a stegoslide. So what? I just got a notification on my phone. What is this? DigitalOcean Kubernetes required upgrade in 30 days. Oh man. Fine. Fine, I guess I'll do it. That's the annoying part about hosting your own cluster. Is that every once in a while they'll just be like, yeah, you gotta upgrade it. There will be disruption in traffic. There's such a thing as power wash insurance. Insurance, and like if they damage things while they're power washing. Is that what it is? I feel like I've been upgrading Kubernetes like every few months. I see, that makes sense. It does make sense. It's like power is pretty strong. Also welcome Zoe. Did I welcome Probs? Did I welcome Probs Not Jack? I don't know if I did. Welcome. Welcome. The Stero slide is on top of Chrome. Is Chrome? Welcome Mooney. Not you. You weren't even here. Welcome Mooney. Oh, maybe you were here, but you didn't say. You know, sometimes people are watching and they don't even say anything. What's up with that? I do that. Did I welcome? Yeah, we don't know. There's no way to know. Like, sometimes people, they show up, they say hi. You know, like, every time Props Not Jack shows up, he just says things, you know? As if he was here the whole time. I do that. I just send, when I'm in chat, I just send emotes. I'll just be like, yo, hello. He has a strat. Yeah, exactly, right? Pretend you've been here the whole time. They have no way to disprove it, right? What if you've been lurking, right? You're lurking, and then at the end of the stream you say something, and they're like, what the? Have you been here the whole time? You're like, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. I didn't just join at the last second when you were raiding. That's how you get that. You show up at the start of the stream, and then you leave a message at the end of the stream. It makes them think you've been there the whole time. I don't do this intentionally, but you know. But sometimes I am there. Sometimes I am there the whole time. And I'll be like, you know, just say something. They'll be like, hello, Wolfie. And I will be like, hello. I will not say hello though. I will just show up. Anyway. This strat only works if they have set start-end times. Does it though? What if you just happen to show up at the start of their stream? Watch a DGen streamer who's live for 12.5 hours. They could think you've been there the whole time though. Oh, look at that. Yellow floor circle. Who would stream for 12.4? That's so many hours. That's way too many. Imagine streaming for more than 3 hours. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Sorry, that's wild. That's just crazy. Wild. If you stream for more than 12 hours, you can't upload the VOD on YouTube. Right? That's messed up. You gotta optimize for the VOD uploads. Some people don't even keep their VODs. Some people, they just stream. And then once the VOD on Twitch expires, it's gone forever. Imagine doing that. What if I wanted access, you know? What if I'm like, you know, well, I wonder what I said this one time 5 years ago. I'll never know. Did it even happen? Do I have any proof that it happened? Yeah, never to be seen again. It wasn't even real. Should have backup. No, this takes so much space though. You guys ever try saving a stream? Like it's so many gigabytes. Who has space for that? I have no space for that. You have local backups? What the? It takes so much space. It's like multiple gigabytes for a single stream. Doesn't help when your mic bugs up. Don't upload them. They're just there. Do you have a VOD channel? It's so easy to set one up because you know you just click a button on the dashboard. You just link your YouTube and then click a button and it just does it. You don't have to do anything. If you're normal YouTube, sometimes VODs. VODs are nice. I used to actually review my VODs. Like I used to actually watch them, like watch back part of them to make sure like the audio was good and all that. I feel like in the past few months I haven't checked a single one of my VODs. Like the audio could be like so messed up, like the audio balance could be awful. The settings could be all off. And I would have no way to know. I probably should check like at least once a week. But you know, whatever. Whatever. No one really cares, right? Getting better at Mahjong. That's good. Yeah, you were playing in Nice Eggies chat. I was there. I wasn't paying attention, but I saw you were there. And that's cool. And that's cool. Yeah, about Mahjong. Oh, my bitrate just turned red for a few seconds. Anyway, so that's the updates. That's my life updates. Talked about the interviews. I talked about the Fediverse. I got a response to the line tax application form to make sure I don't get double taxed. They said there's some issues with my application, but here's the thing. They don't tell you what the issues are. It's kind of messed up. Like when you apply to the US government to get the tax form that proves that you're a resident and you mess up, they tell you specifically. They're like, oh yeah, you didn't attach a sheet of paper here, you didn't do this. When you submit it to like Line Corporation for review, they're just like, something was wrong. Here's a list of like 20 possible things that could be wrong. Like, not that this is what's wrong, but like, here's all the possible things that could be wrong. It's like, it's up to you to like, did they mean this? Did they mean this thing is wrong? Just like guessing you. So now I have to guess. I have to be like, oh, did they mean like I got this thing wrong? Did they say like, you know, to put this thing here? I don't know. I don't know. And they always have the thing that's like, we're experiencing a high volume of applications, so we're not able to reply to every single message. And I'm like, man, can you just tell me like what I did wrong? Come on. Anyway, I'm gonna figure that out at some point. And that's it. That's the rest of that's everything that's going on in my life. Literally everything that's ever happened and will ever happen. Now we're just here. Power washing. Washing with power. With great power comes great wash. Check this out, guys. Yeah, what if they had a Minecraft collab? What if like someone built a thing in Minecraft and they imported it into this game, and you can power wash Minecraft buildings? Wouldn't that be cool? Would it be kind of boring? Everything's like a cube, basically. Calvin Miller. Doc gave your detail to a colleague who needs a hand with their new place in the suburbs. It's the old death. Wait, death? What did that say? Death? The new death place? What are they saying? What are they talking about? I don't even know. Anyway, that's it. That's everything. Just been watching streams, you know. I watched a Pomu stream this weekend. Pomu the Rain Puff. She was playing Dave the Diver. You guys ever seen that game? Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver. Welcome, Lovekey. It's a game where you're a guy named Dave, and you'll never guess this. You guess what he does. He dives. He dives so much. He's Dave and he dives. Welcome, Toilet Destroyer. You have a request? I don't know who you are, though. It depends what the request is. To the depths. No, he dives into the ocean. The final? What is that? Oh, like, of this game? The final? Is that spoilers? I don't want to do that. I want to experience it on my own. It has gone pretty instant. What the? That speed run. You guys ever see a speed run of this game? How can they wash so fast? How can they speed and run? Is this jazz? Listen to this jazz. Smooth jazz. This is smooth jazz. Lo-fi smooth jazz. What the? What the? This playground is messed up. Okay, gotta crouch for this one. Because if you're up too close against it, it's not efficient, right? Actually, I feel like if we're this close, we can probably use one of these, right? You could do this. Is this good? Is this good? I feel like maybe this is not that good. We'll use a 25 degree nozzle. How about that? Is that good? Is this a good nozzle? I feel like that's good. I feel like this is pretty efficient, you know, at this distance. Right here. I feel like I could probably listen to other stuff besides lo-fi. Like, I mean, like, you know, they have, like, other genres. Royalty free. You know, like, can we do that? Let's listen to some other genres. What else they got? Lo-fi? What if the other music sucks, though? Let's look it up. Stream beats. What else they got? They got ambient. They got electronic. Hi-fi. Synthwave. What is this one? The titles are cut off. I can't see what this is. What is it? Chiptune? Oh, let's listen to some chiptune, guys. Let's listen to chiptune. What is this? Is this chiptune? It is. It sure is. Whoa, what the? Okay, this is maybe a bit too high. It's a bit too high energy for my streams. Do they have jazz? Do they have jazz? Let's listen to some jazz. Christmas. They got Christmas, house, drum and bass, chill step. What is chill step? What is chill step? What is this? Is this good? Is chill step good? I don't know genres. Is it dubstep but chill? Okay, it has the lubs. You know, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the lubs. Chill step, drum and bass, indie pop. What is indie pop? Rock? EDM, ambient. What is ambient? What does ambient sound like? Okay, it is kind of chill. This may be a bit too chill. It's like the kind of music you listen to fall asleep, right? It's like a lullaby. I don't know, this is fine. This is fine for now. Is this fine? I don't know. Maybe it's not fine. Maybe it's actually not fine. Can I fall asleep with music? I usually don't listen to music when I go to sleep. Do you guys do that? I used to, like, a long time ago. I used to put on music. I used to listen to, like, NPR podcasts to fall asleep a long time ago. But I don't do that anymore. Ampflow does? What kind of music though? I'm gonna assume it's not like high energy stuff, right? I'm assuming you're not listening to like dubstep to fall asleep. Ska. I know Hamflow's a ska fan. He loves ska. You're listening to ska to fall asleep? Sound is distracting, need to be basically dead. Exactly. I know some music players, they have an option to like, I think it's called sleep mode, where like after some amount of time it stops playing the music. You know, because it assumes you've fallen asleep. And that's what I used to have enabled. I used to do that. Sometimes it's ska. Do they have sleepy ska? Is there like low energy ska? Do they ever? They always say pick it up, but do they ever put it down? You can't just keep picking stuff up. If you keep picking stuff up, there'll be nothing else to pick up. And you'll be holding too much stuff. That's when you gotta drop, you know? The musical genres. One genre, you're picking things up. Another genre, you're constantly dropping things. Two-tone ska. Third wave. There's so many waves. Third wave, isn't that, Ethereum? Third wave, isn't that Ethereum? No, Hololive doesn't call it waves. They're called generations. Also, they don't call them generations. They don't call them generations at all. But Niji Sanji calls it waves. Okay, there's the third wave. Welcome, ChocoJax. Yeah, I saw in ChocoJax's schedule, she's playing, she's gonna play, the push the button game. You guys remember when I played that game, push the button? Classic times. There were a lot of stupid questions. It's very dated. It's definitely written, most of the prompts were written like in the early 2000s. You can tell. You're gonna have outdated references such as like Justin Bieber. Be like, would you press the button if you get $1 million, but you can only listen to Justin Bieber music the rest of your life? Would you? I don't know. Would you do that? I can't believe she's streaming a game that I played and haven't played since. How much? $1 million. $1 million. You cannot enjoy other music. You can only ever enjoy Justin Bieber music. You would do it. We enjoy Stay. Big wall fan. Big wall fan. Big fan. That's the ceiling fan. That fan is pretty big. Big metal fan. You guys hear that joke, you guys? I'm a huge metal fan, and then you start making like spinning noises. I'm a huge metal fan. That's the joke, guys. So a huge metal fan. Oh yeah, name all of their songs. I like the one where they spin. Yeah, +2, +2. You guys like metal? I'm a huge rock fan. Isn't one of the new Hololive, isn't Bijou a rock? Bijou the rock, Bochi the rock? Isn't she a rock? Are her fans rock fans? Fans of rocks? Did I miss sip? Oh, I didn't even sip. Didn't even sip. There's so much water here and I didn't even sip. Okay, I'm gonna sip. Yeah, you did not miss the sip. Also, welcome, Effie. Anyway, I don't know. what else? Got, stuff. We got things happening. We got events happening, you know, out here. Hold on. The economy. That's the thing. That's it. That's everything. This is literally all the discussion topics to ever talk about ever. It's about the news. You guys see the news? What's been going on in the news? Stocks, I didn't even check. I didn't even check the stocks. One of them has the Moai head. Yeah, that's the rock one. That's Bijou. She was playing Elden Ring. I didn't actually watch, but it got recommended to me. It's like, yeah, I know that game. I know Elden Ring. That is certainly a game. What a rock. It's such a rock, guys. Such a rock. But not Iraq as it... You ever think it's weird? Iraq, the country, is pronounced like that. It's like Iraq. Some people say Iraq or Iraq. What is correct? What is my Oshi mark? I don't have one. You simply have to... you have to live your own life, okay? It's up to you. You can choose to do what you want. Apple's new product, the iRack. There is one... You guys remember The Onion? Back when The Onion used to make YouTube videos that were good, they had like this thing that was like, here's the new Apple product for running. It's called iRan. I'm like, I get it. I understand. Yeah, Onion was good. What happened? Like, I feel like I haven't seen anything from The Onion recently. Did they just stop being good? Are they just bad now? Oshi marks are a bit of a surprising concept. Yeah. I feel like it's a very corporate VTuber thing. So I feel like all the indie VTubers I watch, they don't have an Oshi mark. Right? Reality caught up, the world got too silly. Really don't. They had such good videos though, back in the day. Classic. They had the fake talk show. That guy who became a pig. Is that spoilers? They had Porking Across America. Classic. Classic fake news. Yo, I could see the Onion making a VTuber, like ironically. But not today though. Today I don't even know what they're doing. I unsubscribed actually from the Onion YouTube. They haven't been making good content in a long time. Same thing for College Humor. College Humor has not made good videos in a long time. They have spin-offs that are good though. Their main channel's not good, but they have like spin-offs that are fine. They have like a game show. But their main channel, it's like, I don't know. I don't really care about that. Onions. They could have a VTuber that is literally an onion. They could do that. Many people would watch. Several thousands of people would watch. Okay, what else? What else? Was it? What was the button? Tab? Oh, it's tab. Oh, this is so dirty. You know what? We're gonna go back to 15 degrees. Because I feel like this other one is missing too much. Look at this. Look at this. This is freaking unacceptable. How can it miss so much? Also, welcome, Arklar. Anyone's robbed. Were they? Reality is just too silly. It's kind of messed up. Listen to all these dings though. Ding, ding, ding. That's the sound of money. That's the sound of a cash register. Yeah, we do be living in a society though. Society. What about society through S? We will wash this. Listen to that money. Society coffee. Yeah, society. Society. Sus. Among Us. Among Us reference. It is messed up though. Among Us. Every time I hear Frank Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon, I always think of Among Us. And they're always just like, play Among the Stars, and I'm just like, Among? He said Among. Guys, he said Among. Play Among the Stars. It's kind of messed up. You want to make that joke? What joke? Society coffee. Yearly. Do you play Among Us every year? I have literally never played Among Us. I have never even been sus. I will never be sus. If I never play Among Us, I will never be sus. Yeah, never. Never played it. Literally never. I've had no interest since we played it once. Did you win? Did he win, guys? Did he? Whoops. Playing Among Us requires talking to people. Exactly. Also, welcome Nova. Don't have people play. That's also the thing. There's like, you gotta have a lot of people. Before they added crazy nonsense like classes and roles. Oh yeah, that's a thing now, right? You can vent and you could be not sus. And guys, I'm an engineer. It's me, the engineer. I'm not sus. Invent it. I would never vent. 10 is the least amount of people to make it really fun. 10? That feels like a lot. I feel like 8 is fine. 8 is probably an okay number. What if they add the pyro? You know, they added the engineer. What about the other TF2 classes? The scout? The soldier? The demo man? There's so many. Demo. The medic. The spy. Wait, the spy is already there. They have the spy. The spy is the imposters. Wasn't TF2 the original Among Us though? They had the spy. He was among them the whole time. And he is out there backstabbing. Yeah, it had hats. It's TTT. Gmod. Yeah, it's so bright. You guys ever seen anything this bright? There's a spy. The spy is sapping the century. But not the millennium. I think John Carpenter's The Thing is the original Among Us. Is that the thing? Is that the thing? Is that the one with the clown? No, that's it, right? Wait, what was the thing? I don't watch movies. What was the thing? Isn't that the guy from Fantastic Four? That guy's named The Thing, right? Imagine that being your name, The Thing. I don't know what to call you. You're just The Thing. Like, okay. Was in Antarctica. Wait, what was it? A werewolf? Their wolf? The Thing was in Antarctica. It was a group of Antarctic research team infiltrated by an alien. Oh, I see. I had no idea. How come I never knew? I feel like The Thing is like pretty well known, and yet somehow I've never known that it was like a thing that took place in Antarctica. It turns out I don't know much about it. Due to my lack of knowledge of movies, I don't know. Yeah, Thing 1 and Thing 2 from The Cat in the Hat. I know that reference. Got The Thing, you got Thing 1, got the second Thing. What were they even thinking? Would rather be Thing 1 or Thing 2? Is there a difference? What's the difference? So goodbye difference? Rather be Thing 2? What's the distinction? Do they have different personalities? What about Thing 3? One of them has to come out first. What about the Thing 4? If you're Thing 1, then you're just Thing until the second came along. No, but they had 1 and 2. What about Thing 7? There's too much buildup in this song. This song is going places. I don't like this. I need my songs to not go places. What happened to chill music? What is this? What the heck? Yeah, there we go. What genre was this again? This is ambient. What does that even mean? Ambient music? Is that like that's a genre? But like, what counts as ambient? Like this is ambient, but like, what does it mean? Like when I hear ambient, I think like, when I hear the name ambient, I think of like, you know, like bird sounds, maybe like jungle sounds. Minecraft music? You know, okay, I guess I can hear this being in Minecraft. It's true. But like they had that build up earlier. Do they have that in Minecraft? I don't know. Genres are too hard to understand. There's too much that goes into it. You build up. Sometimes you dig down though. Sometimes you build up, sometimes you build down. Sometimes you dig down. Sometimes you dig a hole. And get the memo. Can't believe this. Like sometimes this ambient music sounds like, you know, lullaby music. Sometimes it sounds a bit like lo-fi, right? What is lo-fi? Some ambient music is meant to be played while you're playing tabletop games. Yeah. I remember someone mentioned that once. I forget who it was. Someone in this chat. Maybe it was Props Not Jack. Maybe it was Defins. I don't know. Someone who plays D&D. It was him. I knew it. I knew it. It was him. Okay, maybe I should buy like some other stuff. Maybe I should purchase a better thing. What are cleaning liquids? Cleaning liquids, do those matter? Oh, these are like one-time usable things. You know what? Get some equipment. Let's get some, what is the next tier? Heavy duty, 2,000? That's a lot. Or you're one of the, ambient music has a setting associated with it. I see. I see. I understand. What is the setting for this one? Okay, we're gonna try to imagine what situation you would listen to this music. This sounds like winter. This sounds like a winter thing. This sounds like a winter thing. Somewhere in a guy's house. No, it's the sound of me power washing. Soap nozzle? What's good here? Let's get the short extension. Okay, and then we're gonna use tab. What is it? Tab? Escape? What was the button? I forget. E. We have the short extension. 1. Okay, it was 1. We have clothing. This is our only clothing. Check this out. Yeah, this music could play anywhere. To me, I imagine like a winter field maybe full of snow. I don't know, that's just me though. It could be like in a volcano maybe. What does volcano music sound like? Drums maybe? Zelda? There's no way to know. Actually, this kind of sounds like Elinia. You guys remember Maple Story, Elinia? Yeah, Goron. No, this kind of sounds like Elinia, right? It's got that kind of vibe. Elinia was the mage town. It was like in the trees. It was like a forest. This kind of sounds like that. Hard to me to hear the whole song with my speakers plus game. Is the volume even good enough? Is it even high enough? No, it's fine. Welcome, Rickern. Actually, it's kind of low. The spray is definitely louder than the music. Maybe let's increase it slightly. Slightly. Yeah, Grendel the Really Old. I remember before he was named Grendel the Really Old. It was back in the beta. He was called like Heinz or something, but not Heinz Ketchup. Actually, was he called Heinz or was it someone else? What was his name? I don't know. It was Heinz. Yeah, man, Maple Story had good music. What if we just listened to Maple Story music? Nah. What if we listened to... You guys know what song had good music? Ragnarok Online. That was some good music. Classic. Classic tunes. There's good Maple Story music compilations. Lith Harbor had good music. It was cool. Yeah, Ragnarok. So many Korean games had such good music. Why is that? Gunbound was good. Ragnarok was good. Maple Story. There are like Korean MMOs that I never played, but I still listen to the music. Also, welcome Matthias. There's this game called Tales Weaver. Tales Weaver. I find it quite simple. I never played Tales Weaver, but I downloaded the OST. I think I downloaded the game, and I got... It was one of those games where I think you needed a Korean social security number to play it. And so I never played it. But I downloaded the game. And I listened to the music. And the music was good. In fact, I got one of the albums from Tales Weaver. Actually got recommended randomly on my Spotify. And I listened to it and I was like, holy frick. I know this song. Wait a second. I never played the game, but I know this song. It was good. It's called Second Run. Also, welcome Good Cat Gaming. This is very cool. And I appreciate it. And I'm sure there's a lot of other Korean games that had good music that I never played. Welcome, Denchi. Welcome. Welcome. We're talking about music. Talking about classic music, but not classic music like classical music, but like classic video game music. Maple Story. Ragnarok. What was that? What the? Then you do this. They do. It's goated. Those music were goated before goated was even a term. You know, if you went back in time and someone was listening to Ragnarok Online music and you said, yo, this music is goated, they'd be like, what are you talking about? Goat? Like Baphomet? You guys remember Baphomet? The goat? Yeah, that guy's a goat. What a goat. Goated. Can you be goated without the sauce though? Goated with the sauce. More like goated with the sauce, guys. Am I right? Among Us. Remember when I suggested using Among Us as a punchline? Remember when I said, wait, that was the joke. Instead of Bazinga, imagine if, the Big Bang Theory, instead of saying Bazinga, he said Among Us. That was one of the things that I stated. Actually, I remember where I said this. This was when I was playing that one cat game. The cat blob game. You guys remember that game? I said, what if instead of saying Bazinga, he said Among Us? Wouldn't that be funny? He would make a joke, and then no one would laugh, and then he would say Among Us, and then everyone would be like, ha ha ha. Funny. He said the line. He said the line Among Us. Everyone would laugh. I think it'd be funny. Your crew would cry laughing. It would be hilarious. If you showed the Ragnarok OST to Mozart, he would pee his pants. Yeah, he would hear synthetic instruments and he'd be like, what the? This doesn't sound anything like music. This doesn't sound like any instrument I know. And they hit him with the dubstep. And he's like, what the? You think if you played dubstep to classical musicians back in the day when classical music was new, they would lose their mind. Like maybe they would literally like go crazy. Maybe they might literally not know how to deal with things. That sounds like a Meat Canyon. So what is that? What's Meat Canyon? Is that D's not joke? Yeah, more like Meat Canyon. These. Got 'em. Big Bang Theory. You found Big Bang Theory funny. What was funny about it? What was the best part? Pog. Yeah, Mozart. You think Mozart would have enjoyed Denpa? You think he would have enjoyed Kawaii Future Bass? Do you think he you played him some anime OSTs? He'd be like, yeah, I love this. What if like a VTuber covered a Mozart song? Do you think Mozart would lose his mind? He'd be like, yo, my Oshi covered my song? Kawaii Future Bass. Oh, is Kawaii Future Bass? Is Kawaii Future Pop a thing? Me, when they say a superhero thing and I know the superhero? Flash? Superman? The German dub of Big Bang Theory? I could see that being funny. I don't know German, but did they like dub over the laughs too? Did they make the laugh? Actually, when they dub over sitcoms, do they redo like background sound? Like, do they like, you know, the audience sounds? Do they make it more German? They have like a German laugh. You think in France, if they dub the Big Bang Theory, they would have French laughs? A laugh stays American? That's messed up. Also, welcome, Maddie Caddy. Thank you for the raid. I'm gonna shout you out. Maddie Caddy. Baldur's Gate. Everyone's playing Baldur's Gate. What's the deal with the Baldur's Gate? He's not even bald, right? Why did they call it Baldur's Gate? Also, I didn't even know Baldur's Gate was like so popular. Like, I didn't know Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were a thing. I've heard it mentioned, but I never really thought about it. Sheldon's name is Franz. They changed their names? Yeah, do they say Bazinga in the German dub of Big Bang Theory 2? And by 2 I mean as well, not 2 like as in there's a sequel. Old people like it. You get balder, you're even more bald. They do say Bazinga. How will people understand? Everyone wants to get the bear in Baldur's Gate. Is there a bear in Baldur's Gate? How is that guy so bald though? There is a bear. Let's see, some people say the bears aren't even real. You can what? You can have what? Excuse me? What the? Is that allowed? Is that allowed on Twitch? What the? Yeah, how is he? He's bald and he's also even more bald. Bear doubters in shambles. Well, I hope you had a good stream, though. I hope your stream, whatever it was that people do... Is it an RPG? Baldur's Gate is an RPG, right? Is it like an action RPG? It's not turn-based, right? It's like... walk around, you fight things. Is it like Skyrim? Are people going to be offended if I say it's like Skyrim? It's D&D 5e. It is turn-based. Is it like a tactical RPG? You have like grids, you can move spaces. Yeah, oh, I see. I didn't know that style of game was popular. I feel like a lot of people, when they see it, they're like, oh man, turn-based, you gotta like, you know, have stats and all this. Again, when did Baldur's Gate 2 come out? Was it like in the 90s? Was it in 2000 something? 93, wow, okay. It was quite some time ago. The game is slowly killing your PC. Man, 2000. That's still pretty old. Also, welcome Till. Kinda surprising how popular it is. Yeah, right, that's what I'm thinking. The guy didn't even know. He didn't even know it was a thing. Oh yeah, I did see it had a peak concurrent viewership that is very high. It's popular in the 90s, then fell out of favor. 2015, it started to experience resurgence. It surged. It surged a second time. Divinity Original Sin. I have heard of that one. EG set in the default D&D setting. Is it part of D&D? Like officially? Is that why? Pillars of Eternity. Oh, it is an official D&D. I see. I had no idea. I'm learning so much today. Now when people ask me, I can be like, I know. I know Baldur's Gate. That's the game with the turn-based D&D style gameplay. It might be the first D&D C... What is CRPG? CRPG? Cool. Cool. Classic RPG? What the? CRPG? There's too many genres. You got JRPG, you got CRPG. Canadian RPG, huh? What about that? Those that try to simulate tabletop RPG, I see. Oh yeah, what is it? Classic. It stands for classic. Cringe? Crazy? I feel like should be Canadian, you know? Canadian. How we have JRPG from Japan. We should have Canadian RPG. You should have United States RPG. Wait, that's the rocket launcher. The United States RPG, is that? It's the rocket launcher. It's already real. Is that RPG where Abe Lincoln is in a power suit? So what's that? What's he talking about? Is that real? Abe Lincoln. You guys remember Abe Lincoln? What a guy, huh? What a guy. He had the hat. He had the beard. He was at the theater, you know, classic theater moment. Those were some times, huh? Never met him. Yeah, me neither. But I heard he was real. He was a real guy. What if he was cool? What if he wasn't cool, huh? What if he, was not a fan of J-pop? What if your favorite politician from back in the day was not even a fan of VTubers? Also welcome, Genie1. Had the pleasure of meeting Abe Lincoln at a charity once. He was surprisingly down to earth and very funny. What was his funniest joke? What did he say? People on Twitter complaining about folks being on their phones in the theater, but this guy had his handle. What? Spoilers? Is that what happened to Abe Lincoln? I didn't know. Do you guys know this? Do you guys know that he... What the... Someone should stop this John Wilkes Booth guy. Has he... Do you guys know about this guy? It's messed up. I don't know. I'd love to see Abe Lincoln and Northern Line stream together. I don't know if they would get along. Was there? I don't know. Was there? I don't know. What's happening? What's going on out there? We need to hear John Wilkes Booth's side. What happened to that guy? John? Tell me this guy was named John. And he was in a booth. Didn't Lincoln have his own private booth? Up there in the theater? What things are modern day events? That's wild. Anyway, I don't know. What's the deal? What's the deal with power washing? John really wilked that? Yeah, he sure did. John Wilkes Booth, I sure hope he did. Am I right, guys? So true. John Wilkes Booth, I find it quite simple. It's fine to joke about because it's so long ago, you know? Comedy, people say comedy is like time plus whatever. What is it? Tragedy plus time or whatever? It sure was sometimes. Sure was sometimes. Speaking of times, you guys see that in Japan they have stopped the sale of Suica and Pasmo. You guys know Pasmo and Suica. Those are the IC cards that you use to go on the train. Apparently there's an IC chip shortage and they are no longer selling those. Yeah, right, it's so true, right? What the frick? I don't know, like, what what do they use? I think people have an app, right? They use their app or they buy physical tickets. Something like that. This was a fairly recent thing. I saw it in my YouTube recommendations. There's a guy like, guys, you can't buy Suica anymore. There's a shortage. You gotta use your phone now. You gotta use the dedicated app on your phone. Or buy physical paper. Imagine buying physical tickets to go on the train. That's like so much effort, right? They can use an app. The feature is not available on any Android phone. I'm sure there's at least one Android phone that has it, right? Wish I saved my Suica. $19 Suica card. I have it. Yeah, so I knew it. I knew he lied. I know they exist. The Suica Den House. The Suica. Suica. Pasmo. But apparently they're still selling the Suica that's for tourists for some reason. But that one it's called the Welcome Suica. That one is valid for like a month. Isn't that worse? Isn't that worse for the chip shortage? I don't know. Anyway, I know there's a thing I can pick up. Right, there's one of these. Can bring this up there. Where was I gonna go? What was I gonna do with this? I already forgot. I wanted to go up that. Wait, I don't need this. I want this. Put that up there. I didn't even watch this. Phasmophobia? I get it. Yeah, Phasmo. Anyway, I still have my Suica. Apparently they're still valid for like 10 years. So if you have one, you can continue using it. If you don't have one and you need to buy one, then you can't. Then you're simply out of luck. And that's unfortunate. Because they're usable for stuff other than just trains, right? You can use them on vending machines. You can use them in the arcades, you know, to play. People out here losing out on so much. But, oh well. Maybe it'll come back in the future. See, when I was a kid, we played Marco Polo on these playground things. People with their eyes open couldn't touch the ground. They had to climb around objects. Isn't Marco Polo... No, never mind. Yeah, okay. Wait, isn't it kind of dangerous, though, to be climbing around? Your eyes? Oh, no, the person... Okay, the people with their eyes open could climb. Okay, I thought it was the other one. It's like, imagine people closing their eyes and climbing around. That's dangerous. No, but it was the other one. I see. I see. But, like, the people with their eyes closed, don't they have a risk of, like, just, like, walking into things? Like, you know, wow, look at this. Oh, God. Marco Polo. It did happen. That is the dangers. But like children are pretty fast at recovering. A child can just fall down and then, you know, they'll be fine. If an adult did that and they like hit themselves on something, they would be in pain for weeks. You know the layout of everything well enough? That is also true. That's true. That is so true. Valid. I feel like when I was a kid, I never had the upper body strength to climb one of these things. The monkey bars, as they call them. Did you guys have the strength to climb monkey bars? I feel like maybe when I was like really little I did, and then as I got slightly older, I could not do it. Right? How do kids do that? How do they have so much strength? How are they so strong? No, I can't do it. I guess they do weigh less, right? They are much smaller. They have less weight they need to lift. Yeah, they are pretty light. Hamflo could... Yeah, Hamflo could totally do it. Totally. He's doing it right now. You know, west to pole. I mean, how far can you yeet a kid? I have no strength. I can barely lift things. I got no muscles, guys. I mean, I have muscles, but like, they're not very defined. I'm very weak. If you had me lift anything, I would be in pain. I'd be like, oh no, guys, this thing is so heavy. So I probably could not eat a kid very far. Or maybe even any distance at all. Even a bowling ball? Well, bowling balls, you don't throw... You roll them on the ground, right? If I had to, like, throw a bowling ball, I probably... I don't know. I would probably hurt myself, like, by trying to throw. Right? Because, like, bowling ball, you don't throw them. You just, like... You just do this. You do this on the ground. You kind of just drop it, you know? Drop it with some forward momentum. Bowling. Bowling. What about plateling? Just got an email. What kind of email is this? 2-factor auth for GitHub. What? Your GitHub account will soon require 2FA. I have that on already. I did that. Please do not enable 2F... What? Okay, I don't know. I get hacked? No, it's just GitHub telling you that 2FA is going to be required at some point. But, like, I have it already. Something in the email is like, please, if you don't have it enabled, please don't enable it on this specific day. Otherwise, you have, like, a 45-day window for whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they mean by this. I already have it enabled. So I don't need to care, hopefully. 2FA. Should have gotten a code. Yeah, it's a 3. It's just 3. Seems sus. No, it's real. They wouldn't make this up. It's definitely the real GitHub. Guys ever think, wouldn't it be funny if GitHub was pronounced GitHub? Wouldn't that be funny? Like a like Cthulhu instead of GitHub is GitHub. I think that'd be funny. That'd be so funny. These are the things I think sometimes. GitHub. Cthulhu. French GitHub. So true, so true. GitHub. Anyway, GitHub. Make sure you enable your 2FA. For some reason, for Steam, every time I log into Steam, they always send me the code via email. You guys get this? Did I not enable 2FA on the phone or whatever? The Authenticator app? They always send me an email with the code. It was French. It wouldn't be GitHub. I don't know French pronunciation. Same. I also don't know. Double check my settings. Yeah, I haven't adjusted my settings in a long time. I was getting via mobile app? Okay. I will do that. You know one thing that's annoying about... I've been talking about the Oracle free tier. One thing that's really annoying is that they never... Like, you click the things that says, like, remember me for the next 15 days, so I don't have to, like, check my Authenticator app again. They never remember. I click the button, they make me type it in every single time. And it feels like they log you out, like, every day. It sucks. But you know, whatever, it's free. It's free. Database company, yeah. Are they a database? I guess they are. Database? How? I hardly know. Database, I find it quite simple. Yo, look at that parkour. I jumped between different... What else would Oracle be? Don't they do a lot of other stuff? They have the cloud. They have Java. Don't they own Java? They do a lot of stuff. Oracle, isn't that the... no, I don't know. Miss Sun Java? The whole island? What island? Java? The island of Java? Java? Do you guys ever, like... When you get forms that require you to put, like, a language in, sometimes you're like... Sometimes Japanese is an option. But then, like, you always see Javanese. And I get confused. I'm like, wait a second. That's almost Japanese. It's very similar. When you go to Google Translate, for example, you could choose languages. Javanese is there, Japanese is there. It's the same thing, but with a V instead of a P. Oracle, what about and? Yeah, what about it? How about XOR? What about NAND? We call it Japanese, Javanese. No, I mean, like, you know, sometimes I see it and I'm like, that is very similar. Oracle is databases plus enterprise management software. Yeah, they are very enterprise. It's always about the enterprise. What about the outer prize, huh? What about the regular prize? Enterprise companies. I don't know. You know, like when you think Java, you think it's like, you know, enterprise. Enterprise, the ship from Star Trek, right? Yeah, from the Hulk. Welcome, next job. Developing software for management companies. Sounds fun. Does it sound fun? I don't think it sounds fun at all. I don't think so. Java J2EE. You got Java Beans. And Java Enterprise Edition. You got Java whatever. You got Java, I think Minecraft. It does use Java. It sure does. Why did they develop Minecraft in Java? Maybe back in the day it was like the most suitable option. I don't know. Maybe. Super Auto Pets? Oh, SAP. Isn't that where Denchi worked? Didn't Denchi work at SAP? Or one of the other companies? I don't know. Super Auto Pets. Yeah, there weren't many choices. Java had a developed gaming. They had a developed yeah, it was easy to program in Denchi. Yeah, Denchi did work at SAP. Was it fun? I guess you could say it sapped all the fun out of the job. Am I right, guys? Am I right, Denchi? Am I right? It sapped the fun out of software development. See, this is like, you can it's super auto pets everything. So true, so true, so true. Among Us. Among Us. That makes it funny. If I at the end of every joke, if I say Among Us, that makes it funny. More like they sapped the fun out of good job, Among Us. Laugh track. Yeah, imagine if I had a laugh track redeem. Imagine laughing. Controversial. Is it controversial? It's one of my least controversial. I can't talk. One of my least controversial jokes of all time. What was my most controversial joke? I don't even know. I don't even know. Nostalgia for Java. You guys remember Swing? Swing, the Java library for making Windows? Not Windows, the operating system, but like Windows, yeah, Swing UI. Isn't this park doesn't even have swings? When you think of like a playground, you think of swings, right? Swings, a slide, they have a slide. But where's the swing, huh? Where's the seesaw? I don't even see. I neither see nor saw it. Swings are standard, right? What are they doing? Gotta have it. Pretty sure seesaw was also a Java thing, was it? They had swing, they had seesaw. Did they have slide? Did they have Java slide? Wasn't that a codename of Java 9? Was it? I don't even know. Anything newer than Java 8? I don't know. And Java 8 was like pretty new. They're on like Java 20 something right now, aren't they? What's up with that? I remember when Java 8 was new. They were like, yo, they got function, they got anonymous function. Yeah, that was a joke. Own the libs library. It's called shading your jars. Shade the jars to own the libraries. Okay, now we can use this. We can stand up here. Yeah, shading. Just like in art. When you draw jars, make sure you shade them. I'm going to paint these. I keep saying paint. Seesaw is a closure UI library. That makes sense actually. Closure, it's on the JVM. It was a pun on swing, I'm sure. Sure, what if Scala had one called slide, you know? You got swing, you got slide. It's there, they could do it. You can totally do it. Man, there's a lot of places to clean in this place. This took the whole stream. I'm not even done. Jigsaw was Java 9. What, the guy from Saw? The murderer from Saw? Actually, was the guy from Saw technically a murderer? Cause like he made traps, but like everyone they killed themselves, right? Was he? Also, yeah, I'm gonna hydrate. Good. Remember, Java has a REPL? I did not know this. No, Scala does. Modularization was Jigsaw. I see. Why do they call it Jigsaw puzzles? What's the origin of Jigsaw? Like, what even is a jigsaw? Is it like a type of saw? What even is... Going up here. We are for sure clearing this. We're gonna go side to side. Classic Minecraft song, side to side. Jigsaw is the puzzle of a picture. Yeah, but like, why do they call it Jigsaw? Also, welcome NanoDan. Ain't Jigsaw the puppet fella? I literally was talking about this. I literally mentioned this. I mentioned, guys, you can't make the same joke that I did and then just pretend like it's something new. Yeah, well, what about jig? Why is it jig? Like, yeah, saws have jagged edges. But what about that? Yeah, Among Us. Among Us. Amogus. Yeah, but like Jigsaw wasn't a murderer, right? He just conveniently set up the traps and everyone conveniently just walked into him. Right? They did that to themselves. Now, could be argued that he could be arrested for, like, you know, kidnapping, you know, because he put them in the traps. It was staged? I don't know. Why they call it Among Us? Because the imposter is among them. It's a cute part. Yeah, they got that thing. They got this. They got no seesaws. They got no swings. He just knocked him out and placed him in the traps, but they failed to solve it. Yeah, exactly. If only they were good, they wouldn't have died. Right? If it was me, I simply would not have died in Saw. I simply would have lived. I think I'm just built different. How would they arrest him? It's true. It's true, that's so true. You can't. Yeah, skill issue. If they'd been good, they would not. If they had the skills to solve this puzzle, maybe they would not have passed away from blood loss or whatever. Whatever it is, I feel like it's usually blood loss, right? That's usually how they die. I watched like one Saw movie. It was shown on TV, on cable. I forget what channel. I just tuned in one day and it's like, oh, this is Saw. I was like, wow, that's a lot of blood, huh? That's a lot of blood. It's kind of gross, actually. There's no limit on water. Yeah, it's free. As you know, water is free. You could just do this. Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, he sure did. He did saw a lot of blood. True. True. Oh, shoot, I fell. I fell. Okay, what am I missing? There's so much. How is this place so dirty? My friend power washed his backyard? Was it good? Did he do it well? Wouldn't it be family friendly if the park was covered in blood? It depends on what blood. Right, is paint not simply the blood of whatever materials were made? It was made of. Oh yeah, those tic-tac-toe things. This was when he was 10. He wanted to test the power washer. He aimed it at his toe. What the? That's not safe. And they just let him do it? Where was his supervision? Where was his subpar vision? Ketchup and food that looks like guts is not body parts. And look at that distance. Look at this. Adults don't have yeah, they have subpar vision. Supervision? Isn't that what Superman has? Wasn't that a joke once in, like, I forget what it was. Was it like the Fairly Odd Parents or something? Where like someone was wishing for superpowers and then one day they were like, I wish for supervision. And then they gave him, like, you know, his parents showed up. I feel like that was a punchline of some episode of some cartoon. I don't know which one. What happened to... Oh, okay, there. It's funny. It was funny. I understood as supervision. Like he meant like a superhero could see things. No, they say misinterpreted his ask. Parental supervision. Okay, this is here. This is out here. We are out here spraying this. What does an egg drive Volkswagen? I understand. That made sense. I understand. That's good. That's a good one. Yolks. What if I wrote a cartoon moment? Is it though? Supervision. Haha. Isn't that I don't know. Isn't that punchline? Isn't that a punchline? What the heck is this music? What is this? What is this instrument? There's lyrics? Is this allowed? This has never happened. There's lyrics in this song? What the... My voice is every character, they tell these jokes. Yeah, what about, supervision? I sure hope it does. Supervision, I find it quite simple. Supervision, I sure hope they do. There's, yeah, they can. I'm sure this one's fine. You know, this is the royalty-free stream beats. It's intended for use on streams. Supervision. I'll choose vision, thank you very much. I'll choose vision. You gotta spray this. You gotta do this. Do you like the super salad? I sure would. The super salad. Get this. He said a super salad. It's like soup, but it's super. Okay, alright. Go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna pick this up. We're gonna go on this side. My fear is that if I finish this this park, I don't know if that's gonna be enough time to start another one, right? Because if this takes about like 2 hours, it takes over 2 hours. If I start another one after this, I'm definitely not going to have the time to finish it. Unless it's like a really simple one. I think one of them was just cleaning a bike, right? That shouldn't take that long. At soup. Yeah, why are you at soup? Yeah, there is a bike. There is a bike. Hopefully that doesn't take that long. Okay, this is done. What else we got? Oh, this is so dirty. This is so gross. What else we got? This one's not done. How is this not done? Okay, this is done. We got 99% cleaned. You got that, you got this. Does it even go that far? I don't know if it does. Oh god, my leg. Oh, this is still really dirty. You wash this, you wash that. That's done. This is now almost done. That's done. What else? What else we got? That is done. This is not done. This needs to be done. That's the monkey bars. Monkey bars, Luffy. Let's see, what else? Gotta consult the list. We got climbing pole. Where is it? Where's the climbing pole? Oh, this? It's not done. That's done. Now this though. Oh, this side is gross. Look at this. That's done. What else? We got climbing a wall. Is that what the B stands for? What is B? When I say monkey B Luffy? Some people say Luffy. Monkey D Luffy. It makes sense, right? You see the word and you're like, oh yeah, of course it's Luffy. Why would it be Luffy? That makes no sense. Apparently it's Luffy. Speaking of Luffy, I've been seeing this thing on Twitter. Luffy apparently has a new form and it's like cartoony. Monkey Bar Luffy. Fluffy the Luffy. What else we got? This thing's not done. Climbing wall. Let's maybe the back. Oh, hold on. This up here, right? This here. Now it's done. Spoilers. Is it spoilers though? Literally everyone. Literally everyone knows. It's a new episode. Is trending. They were even advertising it, right? It was in the ads. Did they find the One Piece? I actually don't know. I don't know anything about One Piece. I did watch it when I was on 4Kids though. A lot of people make fun of the 4Kids rap that they had. I thought it was cool. I actually liked it, unironically. You know, when I was a kid, I was like, "Yo, there's One Piece. That's the rap." It was good. I thought it was good. The series ends once you reach the One Piece. The Wump. Not even a joke. Yeah, once they reach the One Piece, it's over. 4Kids was the reason I got into anime. Yeah, Pokemon. They got Pokemon. They got Dragon. Did 4Kids do Dragon Ball Z, or was that someone else? I don't know, but they did One Piece. They replaced all the cigarettes with candy. He did take a bite of gum gum. It's so true. His name. They also changed his name from Zoro to Zolo, which is like, you know, Zoro. That's already a character. Zoro is copyrighted. His name, you guys get this. His name's Zolo. He's just like a samurai. Nami. Nami's not shy. Something. The rest of the lyrics I don't even know. Toonami had Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This isn't done. They were not done with this. What else is there? Zoro. Zolo. And 4Kids make Smoker so much cooler. He smokes 3 cigars. They made the smoke come out of his mouth. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. He's just made of smoke. Smoker. They hardly even knew him. Usopp's cooking. Oh yeah, that's the lyrics. Oh, that Usopp. The slide? What's wrong with the slide? The slide's not done? What more could they want? What is there? What else is there? I am pressing tab. You got that. What about this on the side? Over here? There? Okay, there it is. Beethoven would have liked the One Piece rap? Yeah. Wait, isn't Beethoven the guy that had like hearing problems? No, was that Bach? I don't know. Which one was it? Large bridge floor. This one? This? Ah, this. Ah, this is dirt. This is so dirty. This isn't part of the floor though. This is like... I guess it is a different place. I thought it was counted. It is its own thing. The floor is also dirty though. This stuff. We got this stuff down here. Okay, that's done. And then you got this. You got this thing. That's done. Tower floor is cleaned. Large bridge slats. This one. This one. It could be worse. The floor is not fire. Yeah, the floor is not even lava. It's good though. What else? Oh, this side. What else? What else they got? Clean. Small bridge floor. What does that say? Slide guards. Oh, these. What else we got? What else they got? Small bridge floor. Where's that? Small bridge floor. The bridge floor here? That's not it. This is the large bridge floor. Ah, this one. It's got to be like on the bottom, right? Okay, no, that's a tower support strut. It's probably on the bottom. Yeah, on the side even. Bridge floor is done. Got a tower support strut. Where is it? Where did they put this? Tower support. Where is it? Where did they put it? Oh, this. Here it is. That's done. Tower tabletop. We were talking about tabletop games earlier. And this is not. This is something else, right? This is a roundabout, just like from JoJo. Okay, we got the this is done. This is done. Tower floors. Where's that tower floor? This is still gross. This is still dirty. Okay, tower floor and done. We got the tower lower walls. That wall here. Okay, that's done. There's still another tower lower wall. Tower lower wall. This one. It's definitely for real, this one. Oh, I'm muted. How long have I been muted? I said tower tabletop. Where is the tower tabletop? Where is this? gonna look for a tabletop. Oh, is it this? Oh, it's this. I wouldn't say this is a table. This is like, I guess it is kind of a table. For an hour, what? I don't think so. We got the tower vertical struts. Okay, these things. These things out here. We got the other wall I muted. Okay. I see. Okay, where is this thing? Watch this. You watch this. Write this down here. Is there still more? Is there still more? Up here. It's up there. As well as this one. And that one. What's going on with this one? This one out here. For this one's still not done. And it is pretty hot today. This last week it wasn't that hot. This week, right now, it is pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Alright, let's see what else is there. 99% power trims. Power trims. Tower trims. Where is it? Over here. Okay, that's done. You have another tower trim. But here on this side. This thing right here. Maybe... Okay, there it is. We got the floor plates. The floor plates. And this one. Oh, these aren't even done. These plates. It looks kind of like a pizza, you know? It's cut up like a pizza. Roundabout floor plate. Okay. Floor edge is only 85% clean. What the? How did I miss this? How did I miss all this? So much stuff out here. It is pretty easy to miss, right? You know, when you're looking at stuff and you're like, this is dirty. You usually don't look at the sides of these things. Okay, what else? That's it. That's not it. These, you got this one. Thank you, Mint, for the 15 months. Welcome. It sure is. It sure is 15 months. 15 years? Whoa, it's crazy. I'm just out here power washing. This is the finale of this stream. Not the finale of this game, but the finale of this stream. The final thing we'll do with this stream. I don't know if I'll have enough time to clean the bike. We can save that for some other time. Can the water push the soccer ball? Unfortunately not. It's kind of messed up. Wait, it can. Never mind. Never mind, it can. I thought it couldn't. The thing is, though, the ball can't... It can't enter the... It can't be in the sky, right? You know, like, you can... You think you spray the bottom of the ball, it causes the ball to, like, you know, go up. You can't. It only stays on the ground. It's like it's like magnetically attached to the ground. Which is kind of messed up. Okay, floor edge is done. Okay, the last thing. Yellow floor circles. Which one? Yellow? Yellow? Which one? Which one is not good? You tell me. None of them are highlighted. Welcome, Alexei. Got to see the real Wolfie. What do you mean? The fake Wolfie? Where's the fake Wolf? Oh, this one. I didn't clean this one. Okay, we're done. Done here. $700 total. Look at this. Damn. Good times. Super job. Supervision. Super job. Didn't know there were so many colors. Welcome, Faye Channel. Okay, we're continuing. We're gonna, clean the dirt bike. How long could this take? This can't take that long, right? Copium. This can't take more than 15 to 20 minutes. No, yeah, this is easy. Look at this. They're paying us $75 for this. Easiest money you'll ever see. Not even 5 minutes. Look at those dings. Oh, look at this. Listen to this. Take the pilot out. I don't even know what that is. What even is a pilot light? Pilot light. Isn't that for planes? This isn't a plane. Epic. Look at that. Wow. Ding, ding, ding. Good when you can watch everything. Exactly. You don't need a care, right? It's like... Doesn't matter. There's no water damage. It's fine. Let's see. I feel like I've heard this song before. I feel like they may have put this song in their lo-fi playlist. Cause like, why do I know this? Why do I know this? This is supposed to be ambient. This doesn't sound ambient to me. Oh wait, oh frick, it finished the playlist and is going to a different playlist. I don't know if these songs are DMCA good. Okay. Oh frick. I didn't know. I've heard this song. I was like, this isn't ambient music. This is a different, I don't know if this song is DMCA. Oh frick, okay. I gotta be more careful. Let's see, I wonder if this game / the gardening one got people to take these jobs up. Maybe. It's possible. All autoplay stinky? No. No, sometimes it's cool. Man, that's like, why do I know this song? That was not a Stream Beats royalty-free BGM. So I don't know if that's safe for me to play. Well, okay, maybe part of the stream gets muted. I don't know. Thankfully, I didn't say that much in like the last 10 minutes. That's worthwhile. Okay, what else is there? The front fender. It's gotta be, yeah, down there. Got the front suspension, you got the fuel tank, you got the handlebars, alright. Handlebars. I'm just blasting arbitrarily. What's not done here? This, I didn't get this, right? This thing down here. Whatever this is, we're done with this. Do you find it funny? In actual trucking driver job posting ads were put in American Truck Simulator. They have like a radio station in that game that is actually like a real live radio station. Specifically for people that are trucking in that game. Hold on, what is a swing arm? What is the swing arm? This? We're done. We're done. Whoops, I skipped. No, I skipped the time lapse. Can I review it? Well, I guess that's it. There's a golf cart? Wait. We can do that some other time. Clean the detached house. That was the mayor's dirt bike, was it? I didn't even read the text. Well, I guess that will be it for today. Anything I can buy? Any shop items that are good? Mayor Jeff Jefferson. Yo, he's just like me. Wolfie Wolfington? Jeff Jefferson? It's crazy. Well, whatever. That's gonna be it. Gonna be it for today. We'll find someone to raid. Turn this off. We're gonna shut down the computer as usual. Gamington and goodbye. Okay, let's see what's going on today. What we got? Outro scene. All right. Who? Civic holiday. Today is just civic holiday. We got British Columbia Day. We got Commerce Day, Festival Monday. Lighthouse Day. Raspberries and Cream Day. Will I ever change the desktop background? No. You should know this. One thing, I don't customize things. I simply do not customize my wallpapers. I use the default, or I use like a solid color. Sea Serpent Day. Did I hear Mayor of Las Vegas declare today Evo Day? I did not hear that. What's good? What's a good day? None of these make good raid messages. What is this? Commerce Day? Festival Monday? I don't know. None of these are good. All of these suck. Not that they suck as, like, you know, holidays, but they kind of suck as Okay, sure. National Lighthouse Day. As raid messages. National Lighthouse Day raid. Okay, let's see who to raid. Who's streaming? Yeah, many people are streaming. Many people are out here streaming. Let's raid, Chia. Chia, VTuber, streaming Cassette Beasts. The last raided 80 days ago. Okay, slash raid. Thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow with, something. I don't know what. I'll be back with something. And we're gonna have fun. I have 3 interviews tomorrow. So I will be able to talk about 3 interviews. It'll probably last all of like 5 minutes for me to talk about it. But we'll have content for tomorrow. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good rest of your Monday. I'm just gonna send the raid because I kind of have to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna send it. Thanks for watching. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.